Hey gang, Joseph Mize here. I've got an old Ford bucket off of it's actually the tractor my dad bought the year I was born. It's a Ford 4100. We've done a lot of work, got it running again, but the bucket my dad bent many years ago trying to dig up a rock. So today I'm going to try to straighten it back out. I saw a guy do this on YouTube, use his backhoe to kind of bend it down the smiling bucket, if you will. This one, it's on one side. The bucket here, as you can see, has the support in the middle. So luckily it's only one side, but it actually might make it a little bit more difficult to bend since it's a shorter piece of metal. But what I'm going to do is we've got an old wood miser sawmill with some scrap slabs laying about. I'm going to actually lay this bucket on a bed of coals and warm it up a little bit, and then flip it over and push down and see if we might get it to bend back in place and straighten it out a little easier. So I don't know, there's some ideas. Didn't see a video where guys had used heat, and just wanted to give this a go and see if it makes it a little bit easier to press out. So stay tuned and we'll see what works. Well, as you can see, it's straighter now. I can't say that it'll shave the hair off of your arm, but it's much better than it was. We should be able to scoop without digging into the ground now. So the heat worked. If I would change anything of the process, number one, I would not do it alone. That's aggravating to have to get off and on and off and on. And our backhoe is pretty old. I think it's an 83 model. It's been around the bend a time or two, so it's not the most precise in terms of moving. There was one little spot at the end I was trying to, it was a little bit of a wave. I was just trying to get it to straighten out and couldn't quite get the backhoe lined up perfectly. And then it was falling off the log, and hence the needed help would have been nice. But at any rate, we got her done. It's better than it was, much better than it was. Pleased with the results. So it was actually relatively easy to straighten out with the heat applied. I'm certain it would have been a bit more difficult had I just pressed on it with the bucket itself. So there you go. Build a fire, make a cold bed, set your bucket on it. I did learn that the bucket gets pretty hot pretty quick, so it was better to push down on it with the bucket of the backhoe than for me to stand on it and try to apply pressure. So there you go. Anyway, little sophisticated hillbilly engineering for you. Anyway, try it out. If you have a bucket that's got a smile to it, and it'll straighten it out for you. Anyhow, God bless.